What's up, guys? In this video, we're heading back to our tire location to go service that combo vending machine. That means both drinks and snacks. So let's go fill that machine up. Let's go collect all the money. Enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We're back at our industrial tire location, and let's get right in. Now, as you can see, I already brought some of the product in, but I actually had to make 2 trips out to the vending truck because this is our first time back to this location since traveling. So there's a lot of things that are sold, a lot of things we need to stock up. So let's get right into the video. First and foremost, I need to reset all my settings in my Nayax credit card reader. That means I need to change the cash box to 0 because I'm going to collect the money. And then let's also set the inventory to 100% because I'm going to fill this machine all the way up. Now, there might be a couple things I can't fill up all the way. So what I'll do is I'll do manual adjustments in the Nayax app to make those changes. All right, you know I always start off with the drinks because I want the maximum amount of time for those drinks to get cold while in the machine. So let's start by filling things up, and it looks like they hit those cans of sodas pretty hard. Mountain Dew was pretty well sold out. Coke was pretty well sold out. Ginger Ale was about half sold, and I think the same thing for Pepsi. So let's get stocking things up. We're going to do some Mountain Dew first, and then we'll do all the other sodas. Now, I'm also going to stock up the 16.9 ounce bottles of soda in that upper row, and then all the energy drinks down on the lower row. So we've got this milk crate full of drinks, we've got a 12-pack of Coke, and we also have a cooler full of drinks also ready to go. So the drink section is going to take me a bit to stock up because I am going to have to do some motor tests. I found for this machine, if I don't run a motor test after I put some sodas in there, then the machine, for whatever reason, can still think they're sold out. So we're going to put some drinks in there, we're going to run some motor tests, and therefore we'll be good to go. All right, so let's go do those motor tests now, and all I'm going to do is press that menu button. I'm going to go to the motor test option in the actual menu system, which is right here. Let's see. Can we see it on the screen? 41 there. So I'm actually testing the selection number 41 right now. I'm listening for the drop, and the reason why I'm doing this is again because I want that the sensor to see that something is vended. So that's what I'm doing now. After I get that taken care of, I'll finish stocking up the machine. I just want that sensor to see there's product in the machine because in the past I've not done this, and for whatever reason the machine still thinks that those items are sold out. So by doing this, I'm ensuring the machine knows that there are items in those columns. So it is what it is. All right, while we're doing that, guys, I got to ask, how's your vending business doing? You know, it's so hot here in South Carolina. I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but I'm imagining, being that it's summertime, the drink sales will probably be better than they were just a few months ago. At least they are for me. I'm just trying to keep up with the drinks, which is a good problem to have. They're selling really well, and we're doing really good with those. All right, so let's get back to stocking up those drinks. I did have, like I said, I did run some tests, and they all vended like they should, so that's good. Now we can go ahead and get stocking up that drink section here on top. And I always struggle with the very last ones because I have to kind of wedge them in under there. I wish the 16.9 ounce bottles were a little bit shorter and maybe a little bit fatter, but then again, I guess if they were fatter, they wouldn't be the same diameter as a can, and therefore it might mess up a lot of different machine settings. So I understand why they are the way they are. I just wish they fit in this machine just a little bit better there in that very back row. You see, I gotta kind of wedge those caps under the upper shelf there, which can be a pain, but we make it happen. So we'll go ahead and get all the Mountain Dew stocked up, all the Pepsi stocked up, all the Dr. Pepper stocked up. Then we'll move down and fill out the rest of the drink section. And like I said, you can definitely tell the difference as to when it's just me here by myself as compared to when Mrs. Galaxy Games is with me. Things go so much faster. Like, for example, we have the same machine at our barbershop location. And for me to stock up the barbershop machine when Mrs. Galaxy Games is with me compared to the time it takes for me to stock up this machine when she's not with me, it's almost twice as long. So it just goes to prove, get people involved with you in your vending business. Have your spouse or a friend or somebody come and help you. It just makes things go so much smoother, faster, and more organized. So I really appreciate Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 when she's with me, especially when she's not with me, is when I really appreciate her because, I just know that things could be going so much better. Anyway, all right, so we're getting that middle row or that top row of drinks all stocked up with our 16.9 ounce bottles. Again, we do Mountain Dew, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. And not only do we have them here in this milk crate, but we still have some in that cooler as well. So I'm going to have to go back over to that cooler to get the rest of the drinks and get those all filled up. So we're going to push that back in for now. Let's go ahead and move down to the bottom row. I need to stock up some of those ultra white monsters, which we still have in that milk crate as well. So we'll pull that drawer out. Also notice the Java monsters have been completely sold out. So we need to fill those up too. We've got those in the cooler. So we're going to fill everything up all the way to the max in the drink section. That way I'll know that there's plenty of drinks to be sold, because when there's not drinks to be sold, we are missing out on money. All right, while we're stocking up more of the drink section, let's talk about the weekly live stream. So if you didn't know, we had our Monday night live stream this week for our Galaxy Claw Machine giveaway. So congratulations to Gabriel Cruz, the winner of our Galaxy Claw Machine. We're going to be back live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, over on our partner channel, the Howard Hospitality Group. So if you want to join us for our weekly vending business discussion live stream, where we take Q&A, comments, and just have an overall good time, again, make sure you join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. All right, there we go. So yeah, it's always a good time. And also, if you can't catch us live, we're starting to get pretty popular on all the podcast platforms. I myself use iHeartRadio, but there's multiple podcast platforms where you can find the replay on. Maybe you can't watch the stream, but you can listen while you're at work or while you're in the car or something like that. If you go to your favorite podcast platform and just search out, I think it's Vending Business Discussion, posted by Howard Hospitality Group, you'll be able to get the replay for all of our live streams in podcast form, which I've found it's been really beneficial for me. The last time I went to the arcade pinball vending going up at All Things Cool auction, the whole way there and the whole way back, I spent time listening to replays of all of our old shows. And it was really cool to kind of see how far we've come, how much we've evolved, some of the guests we've had on. It's been a great time on our weekly live stream. And I'm really glad that everyone out there is really enjoying the content and really finding some value in it. We're even starting to get feedback and comments on the podcast platforms too, which is really cool. So that means other people are finding us via the podcasts, not just the weekly live streams. So again, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel, join us for our weekly vending business discussion live stream. All right, so we've got the bottom row stocked up with energy drinks. We're working on that middle row now with all these different 12-ounce cans of soda. We do 2 rows of Mountain Dew, 1 row of Pepsi, 1 row of ginger ale, and 1 row of Coke. So we got that Coke stocked up. We're working on the Mountain Dew now. Then we need to do Pepsi and ginger ale. And then it'll be finally time to move on to the snacks. So over half the time we're here, we're spending on the drink section of this machine. And like I said, I always do that first because I want those drinks to have maximum amount of time to get cold, which makes sense, right? When you're buying a drink from a vending machine, you don't want to get a warm drink. You want a nice cold drink, especially on a hot day, which is what we've had plenty of here in South Carolina. In this location, they're out working in garages. They're working on, big diesel trucks, big semis, different things like that, working on their tires and things like that. So when these guys want a drink, they want a nice cold drink because they are hot. I'm sure it's not, the best relaxing working conditions that they're working in. They're not sitting in an office. They're working in a hot garage. So as you can imagine, they want a nice cold drink. I know I would anyway. All right. So what I'm doing right here, I'm actually making some notes on my Vendsoft tracking sheets. So let's talk about Vendsoft for a minute. So Vendsoft is a vending machine business management software. It's really cool. It tracks all your sales. It tracks all your inventory, all your expenses. When you go shopping, it manages inventory, manages sales, manages your locations. It manages when it's time to go visit your machines. And if you don't have Nayax credit card readers, it even makes predictions on how much inventory you need to bring with you. And it's usually pretty good. But luckily, I have Nayax credit card reader, so I always know exactly how much inventory I need to bring with me to fill these machines back up. But anyway, if you guys want to try out Vendsoft, like I said, it's a really great program. I started using it a little over a year ago, and I can't stop using it. It's that good. But like I said, if you want to try it out, we can give you a 14-day free trial on Vendsoft all the information for how to get that 14-day free trial in Vendsoft is located down in the description of this video. So again, just follow those Vendsoft instructions, get yourself a 14-day free trial for Vendsoft, and start using it today, because it's a really great piece of software. Not only, like I said, does it track expenses, shopping, inventory, locations, sales, all that good stuff, it also has some amazing reports for like profit and loss and different things like that for when it comes time for your taxes at the end of the year. All right. Finally got the drink section all stocked up. We're almost 11 minutes into the video, and we've got the drink section all stocked up. It's time to get to the snacks. These will go a little bit faster than the drinks, as you can imagine, because they're just easier to work with, and they're not, it's just easier. So, like I said, making some notes. Let's go ahead and stock up all those snacks next. One thing I don't have with me today is Butterfinger bars, and you'll notice they're sold out there in the candy section. So I need to make sure the next time I come back here, I am loaded up on Butterfinger bars, so that way they're not without those for too long. All right, top row, stocking up the Smart Food. Then we got to do Cheez-Its next, but I think I might make a mistake in this video. We're going to see what happens in just a second here. I feel like I started stocking something else in the Cheez-Its section, and then I had to go back and make my corrections. Yeah, look at that. I'm putting Goldfish in the Cheez-Its section, and I realize it after I stock it up. So I need to pull all those Goldfish back out, then stock up the Cheez-Its, which we're going to do here in just a minute, after I realize the error that I've made. So what else do we got to do? We got to pull all those cinnamon rolls, because those ones are beyond the best by date. So we'll pull all the cinnamon rolls. We'll replace them with brand new cinnamon rolls, so that way they're not beyond their best by date. But yeah, so we're going to get everything stocked up in the top row. And while we're stocking things up, let's talk about the Nayax discount that we have available. So as you know, I always know what to bring with me to fill these machines up exactly without having to bring all of my inventory with me. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because of those Nayax credit card readers. Basically what Nayax does, obviously it's a credit card payment processing design that allows you to take cashless payments on your vending machines via credit cards, debit cards, Apple Pay, any tap feature, things like that. But what even makes it more important is it allows you to remotely monitor your machines to make sure they're online, to see what their inventory levels are, to see how much money's in those machines. And that's one of the main reasons why I love Nayax so much, because I can always see exactly how much inventory is in my machines, and I kind of figure out when I need to go visit my machines to fill those machines back up. And basically, because I know how much inventory is in my machines, I know exactly how much I need to bring with me to fill those machines exactly back up to 100%. Now, it's not always perfect sometimes, but from the time I build a pre-kit for a location and get there to fill the machine, sometimes some sales can happen in between those two times. So therefore, when that does happen, then you're going to be short one or two or however many items are sold. And that's, again, why I bring that Vendsoft tracking sheet with me, so I can make those updates in my tracking sheets and make the proper updates then in the Nayax app. So I know it sounds a little confusing, but it's really not. It's actually really quite simple. And it's just an easy way to manage the inventory inside your machines too. So there, it's pretty cool. So again, Nayax, if you want to save some money, if you want to get some Nayax credit card readers on your machine and you want to save some money while doing so, all you need to do is go over to shop.nayax.com, which is their website, add any of the VPOS Touch credit card readers to your cart, and when it's time to check out, make sure you use the coupon code GalaxyGames843. It's going to take instant money off your bill. Because who likes paying more money than they have to? I know I certainly don't. And every time anyone orders a Nayax credit card reader from the shop.nayax.com website and uses that code, they're going to save instant cash. Our other partner YouTube channel, Extreme Vending, has over, I think, 15 Nayax credit card readers. And I think he said he saved enough money to buy a whole nother claw machine just from the savings he got by using the Galaxy Game 843 code. So again, make sure you use Galaxy Games 843 as your coupon code. Save yourself some cash while ordering Nayax credit card readers for your machines. All right, we got the top row stocked up. We're just finishing up the middle row with these cheese doodles here. Then it'll be time to do the bottom row or the candy row. And again, we're not going to stock up Butterfingers because I do not have those in stock right now We'll make sure we have them the next time we come to this location. All right. Cheese doodles are always a pain because they're so thick there in the bag. All right, got those taken care of. Now, I noticed too the Pop-Tarts didn't sell very well here at this location, and Pop-Tarts usually sell really well at all of my locations. So I'm not quite sure why Pop-Tarts aren't really selling well here. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you think there's something that would do better here other than Pop-Tarts? I was really surprised that there was 0 Pop-Tart sales, because I think like Pop-Tarts are like a universally breakfast kind of thing. And especially, I know this location opens at 7 a.m. And a lot of times guys get to work early. They might not have breakfast with them, so they're going to want to look for something for breakfast. I thought Pop-Tarts would be a great option here in this machine, but obviously that might not be the case. But if we were to replace those Pop-Tarts, it doesn't necessarily have to be something breakfast related. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. What would you replace the Pop-Tarts with if we were going to replace the Pop-Tarts? Maybe some of the employees from this location are watching this video. Put in the comments too if you have an idea of what might be a better option than Pop-Tarts, since Pop-Tarts aren't really selling here at this location. Let me know in the comments, guys. What are your ideas? What would you rather buy other than Pop-Tarts that's not already in this machine? And remember, it's got to be something that's wider for those wider snack columns too. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and if there's a good idea, we'll possibly implement it. All right, couple more updates to that Vendsoft tracking sheet, and then it's going to be time to collect the money. Now, we're just doing a quick count of our Oreos to make sure those numbers were right. We still have to stock up the Snickers, so let's get the Snickers stocked up, which Snickers always sell great in any location, so that's good to go here. And now, with that done, we've got all of the snacks stocked up. Again, we'll come back for those Butterfingers. Let's go ahead and collect the money. Now, this, again, was our first time back to this location after traveling. There's a little bit of change in the cash box. Money's good, but most of the sales now are still coming from that Nayax credit card reader on this machine. Pretty good size stack. This is probably about maybe a 3-week collection. So total amount collected between cards, cash, and coins, again, about a 3-week collection, was $290 even, no change, which I thought was really cool. $290 for just about 3 weeks. Absolutely amazing. So we'll definitely take that. This is definitely proving to be a really good location, and I'm really glad that we're here providing vending services for them. All right, we got the machine locked up. We're going to make sure our work area is all cleaned up, and then we're going to make our way back out to the vending truck. I'm trying to be organized here. I've got multiple dollies and coolers and bags and racks and all that stuff. So I wanted to make sure I just made one trip in since I had to make one trip out, since I had to make 2 trips in. And there we go. Looks like I got everything all piled up there. All right, so with that said, let's make our way back out to the vending truck. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, over on the Howard Hospitality Group. Let's wrap this video up right here, guys. Hey guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. One more reminder, make sure you join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time over on the Howard Hospitality Group for our Wednesday night live stream. Maybe we'll talk about another giveaway. All you got to do is be there to join. Anyway, we're going to wrap this video up right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.